Alright, everybody, welcome back to our Medieval Dynasty playthrough. For today, we're going to go pay our taxes, and then we're going to head up to the mine. Do a little bit of mining. I usually do that in the wintertime when there's not that much agricultural work to do, but it's only the first day of the season. So I'm going to do this, and Gustovia's in a little bit of a different direction than where we're going to go to pay go to the mine, but taking this slightly different route might give us an opportunity to run across things on the roadside. Those refresh every season, so when I see things like this cart up here, this one might be glitched, to be honest, because I have cleared it a couple times. But we'll check just for fun. Yeah, that one's glitched. But usually when you see a new one, there'll be something in it. Those things are always fun to check out. So we'll go get our taxes paid, head up to the mine, see what we see along the way. I should have brought something with me to sell. I do this all the time. I forget. I could have loaded up the donkey and myself with food to sell. Alright, if you look up in the top left, you can see there's a sack of grain looking thing there. That means that one of our pens needs animal feed. Of course, that came up before or after I left.
Nice to meet you.
Wait. You're not
See
the
you
person.
later.
It would have been nice if that would have happened while I was still in town, but you know how it goes. Alright, here you go. Lovely. I could run back and feed the animals, but I'm probably not going to do like a ton of mining. I just want to, maybe if I get like 25, 30 ore of each type, that would be sufficient. So we'll just ride up there, get that done, and then we can ride back. Let's check the coastline while we're over here. I don't see anything up the coast. We'll also keep an eye on the donkey. From the last episode, I did check. Well, there was a comment on the video about the donkey, but also I checked with the fine folks on Reddit, and it was a mixed bag of advice. Some people just said, the animals only live for 25 years or something like that. So, there's a barrel. Donkey's not going to live forever. And I was thinking, I guess that's helpful to know, but it doesn't let me know if it's going to, oh, good. We could use those. If it's going to die soon. And somebody else said they do heal over time. They heal themselves. So, if that's true, I'll be happy to hear that. Oh, bandits. Should I stop and fight them, or should I ride away? I think, maybe I'll get up past this tree, and then I'll hop off and see. One down. Two down. Oh, there's some cheese I can sell. Thank you. Their sound is bugged. I still hear them running. Unless there's a third one that I haven't seen. Alright. Well, that was exciting. Let's see if they have anything good in their camp that we can loot. Beer bottle. I've actually never seen them camped right in this spot. I'm not going to take the firewood because it weighs a good bit and I don't want to deal with it. Okay, and they didn't hit me at all, so GG's on the copper arrows. I might see if we can pick up the copper arrows. There's one. Should be one in each of their heads. No. No dice on the ammo retrieval. Alright, so that was moderately profitable. With the sale of all that stuff, we might get maybe 400 coin, somewhere around there. I also would like to build the fold for the sheep so we can get them started. But I don't want to do everything all at once in this game.
How are you? Best goods
In this playthrough in particular. Okay, beer bottle. Cheese, they only give us 30. It said it was worth 100. Whatever, it's fine. Take 140 for the mead. I'm gonna keep the plums and the roasted meat.
See you soon.
That could have been better. That wasn't anywhere near as much as I thought. I thought we were gonna get 100 for each of the cheese wheels. No dice. I think I actually can carry more since the last time I was up here. Here, let's eat that. Let's grab... Do we have any straw in here? I actually had some on me. What am I stuck on? We want a stone pickaxe. Well, it doesn't have to be stone, but I'm sure the other one's being used by the gatherers. Alright, we don't have any stone pickaxes. Pretty sure that's log and stone. So let's do... something like that. Let's make 2 of them. Hey there, donkey. Right, and then... Oh, I could have sold that cudgel. Dang it. I used both logs. Okay. Let's put the... pickaxe in number 6 and let's get started. gonna go copper and tin. I'm not gonna mess around with salt, as is our custom. This also gets us a bunch of stone, so if we decide to do some upgrades on the buildings, which is probably wise to have that come soon, hopefully we'll have a bunch of stone for that. Alright, that puts us at, we need, oops, didn't mean to do that. Get these copper deposits. Takes a lot of stamina to do this. I mean, I imagine in reality it takes a lot of stamina to mine ore. I think we'll get this one. So we start getting full with, what is that, like 4? So I would rather be able to run back. It's the stone that fills us up. It's not the ores. So that gives us 18 total, 22 total copper ore. And then what's that give us total on tin? Okay, 12. So now we need more tin. The pickaxe is a good metric of how much you do. If you use the same stone pickaxes all the time, get used to that. I don't know if they yield differently also. I feel like you get a little bit more out of the copper than the tin. Do the old diagonal sprint trick here. Puts us at an even 30 for the copper. That was a lot of stone. Good night. Alright, I think we'll do one more. That should finish off our pickaxe. And we'll head home after that. Go make the animal feed. I don't know how many days they can go, or if they can go any days without food before they die. I've never tried to starve my animals. Okay, here's one and here's one. Let's get these. I'm also not the kind of person that completely clears the mine every time. I just don't do that. That would be so much time. Okay, we're not going to be able to finish this one, but I'll hit it a few times. There we go. We'll go ahead and drop these ores off in the resources shed, and then I'll take a little ride back home. I much prefer doing it this way. I know everybody's got their own style, but I much prefer doing it this way rather than, there's some sketchy things that people do where they like load up on the very last day of the season, yada yada. But I feel like this is realistic. It's a little bit cheap to put the resource storage right in front there, but that keeps me from having to do the unlimited carry weight. I try to limit myself in a reasonable and realistic way. So I'll see you guys on the second day. I'll get home and go to sleep, and I'll see you the second day. Alright, here we are for the second day. So I was originally thinking that I would maybe work on the wall and then the sheepfold down there. But I noticed that Bolomira has a task, so we should probably do that. I've been neglecting those. Our affection is 94%, which is okay, but let's see what this... Lost my temper. Cheated and accept a very rude man. Accused our son of stealing. Stealing an iron sickle. 1,600 coins for a stupid sickle. 600 for the sickle and 1,000 for his broken nose. Nobody calls my baby a thief. Nice, Bolomira. I'll take care of it. I want to hear about this. Didn't look like a bad man. Okay. Just walk. Alright. Back to Borowo. Let me... Okay, yeah, that's not far. Maybe we go ahead and learn from our previous mistake here. I don't think it was in the episode, but I put in another composter here. So now we can, because we're just making so much food, so we can put, we're going to have rot here and rot there that we can turn into fertilizer. I mean, now we have enough manure that we're going to have more fertilizer than we need, but eventually we'll get a shop and we can sell it there. Gosh, so much to do. But I want to see if we have anything here that sells for a decent price that I have a stack of. Yeah, like this meat with gravy. Let's take like 50 of these. And then yeah, here we go. We have all this pottage that our cook is making. This is a batch that I made. I can't haul 35, but maybe we'll put the... I'll put this meat with gravy on here, and then I'll carry the other one myself. So we can sell this in case we end up having to pay 1,600 bucks for this sickle. We'll at least get some money out of the deal. Hopefully Bolomira is able to get the spring crops planted. I'll check on that obviously before the season is over. I really like how we're pretty self-sufficient now. Like, it would be nice to have, actually maybe I could move one of the hunters over, since we're making such a surplus of meat. Maybe I could move one of the hunters over to work in the barn. You know, I know a lot of people that play this take the skill tree of your workers very seriously. You know, you gotta maximize. For most people, you gotta maximize everything. But if you think about it, the more things you have them do, the more they will level those things up. So if I ask them to do that,
never disappoint.
all the better. Okay, I'll sell you apple wine that I got off of bandits. I will sell you oat ale that I got off of bandits. I will sell you poison that I got off of bandits. Here's 50 pottage. Well, as much of the pottage as you could afford. All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
And now
What
you.
can I do for you?
I
Only
want to
goods of the highest
sell
quality.
you this straw hat, this pottage, and then
Farewell.
BRB. I'm going to get the stuff off of the donkey. This should be about, what would it be?
How
Should
do you do?
be all of his money.
Trade is in my nature.
Same. 890. That wasn't all of his money. Yeah, they didn't give me full price for that.
It was nice seeing you.
Whatever, we're here. Thanks for the cash. So, up here. You. I've noticed the weird eyes. Huh. This guy's fixing to catch a copper arrow between the eyes. Okay. Terribly. See, this is really tempting, but I feel like this is where I have to decide, do I want to use Rasimir's personality or mine? You know, what would Rasimir do? I feel like Rasimir would be more apt to do 4. I feel like personally I'm much more of a like, I'll pay it off. I just made almost that many coins, you know. So I think I'll go with that. I'm gonna do something here that I wouldn't normally do, but it won't let you. Huh. Interesting. I wanted to hatchet him in the head, murder him. It won't let you do it. Interesting. That would certainly be a game mechanic if I just murdered that guy in cold blood right here in front of everybody. So you can get in trouble for robbery, but it won't let you commit murder. I mean, that's fair. $1,600 coins over a sickle. Whatever. Early in the game, that would have been catastrophic for us, but at this stage, we're okay. So, I know the episode is getting long. I know that we still have a whole other day of the season, so I think I'm going to cut it here, and I'll bring you back at the very end and show you what I did. Isn't this opening so cool? I love this. It's going to look even better when we get the cowshed and some other things up here, but I like it the way it's set up right now. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright, here we are on the third day. I have a couple tasks I want to get done. Thought I'd bring you along for a few of them, and then I'll review what I did on that second day. So first of all, I'm gonna take the rot out of this composter and out of this one, and we will come in here and craft 60 fertilizer. For whatever reason, the worker will not take the fertilizer out of this chest to use. You have to put it up in the main one. But we have a little bit of extra down here, which is fine. We can easily turn the hundreds of manure that are up there into fertilizer if needed. Now, I didn't count enough wheat for Bolomir to finish that job, so I'm going to go and do it. It's not her fault, it's mine. So we're going to head up here, and we want to plant, pardon me, where the heck is wheat? There we go, wheat grain. In this field, quickly. I haven't gotten a ton of feedback, specifically people talking about the length of videos. This series has gotten to a point that there are some people that seem to be following it pretty closely, and other people will catch an episode here or there. It does take a fair bit of time to not only film, but also to get everything edited into these shorter episodes. So I'm still on the fence about what I'm going to do, but let me talk to you about what I got accomplished on that second day. As you can see, there's a hole in that neighbor's roof there. I saw that on the house beside us. Okay. And I decided to completely renovate it. And it used to look like that, and I made it all stone. Put plank up there. We'll do the same for this one, and for this one, and for that one over time. But I just don't want to like grind it out and do that all at the same time. So this one had a busted wall and a busted roof, so I just went ahead and did it now. The other thing I worked on was down here. You may have caught a peek of it when I was running the wrong way, but this is going to be the sheepfold, and I already built this fence here. As you know, the wall, we can actually barely see it, but the other end of the wall is up there, so you know, another several hundred logs and we'll have the wall completely done. But we have this here, and then what I'm going to do is, you know, do like one length of fence, gate, and then fence down to this corner, to this meeting point, and then fence down to that little gap. So the sheep will have their own little area here. And like I said, I haven't decided 100% what I want to do with this, but I'm contemplating an orchard, like a 2 or maybe even 3 wide orchard here. I think that could look really nice because the cows are going to go up here. I don't think it'll let me lay in, no, but we're super close. So we'll get the sheep in, and we'll get the cows in, and then we'll have all of our livestock set up. And then it'll just be a matter of really waiting until Henryk is old enough to take over. But I don't want to advance so fast that everything is done. I mean, how old is Henryk now? What is he, like 4? He's 5. So, you know, 13 more years. 13 years is 44 episodes. 44 seasons before we can even consider turning it over to him. A lot can happen in that time. Oh my, I just noticed we now have 3 pregnant women. So I may recruit another man to fill in for our empty house. We have 1 empty house. Maybe we'll recruit a man for that, because we're going to have these 3 ladies all out at the same time. Fortunately, lumberjack and hunter are good ones for that because we have a lumberjack and a hunter who will stay working. And Nicola the miner, that doesn't mean mining. That actually means the excavation shed, the one down there. And there's nothing that she's getting that's vital right now. I have her getting like daub and stone and straw. So it's nice to have those things, but it's not vital. This bothers me. So I may have to work on that one of these days. But it doesn't need to be today. I don't have a specific job that I want to do with this third day. Oh, they're so cute playing. I don't have a specific job. So I will probably monkey around with food. But I don't know how much more of that you guys need to or want to see. I think we have some cabbage here that's about to expire. So we'll get the cabbage out of here. I think we cooked with the onions, so the onion one's empty. Did I get that? Yeah, okay. So whatever food we don't get cooked up, we will throw in there. Like, we've got a bunch of old mushrooms. We can make mushroom soup with those. We have plenty of meat. That meat's about to expire. So I'm going to mess around with that. So you guys really aren't going to miss anything you haven't seen before. And I'm going to conclude the episode here, not because I am done, but because I don't want the video to go too long. So I'll see you guys in the summertime. Bye for now. Just as a last little bonus here, we're near the end of the third day, and like I said, I was messing around with the food stuff, and I actually leveled up the kitchen. I didn't physically rebuild it yet, but I was able to get bread, so we can use the oven now. So if you haven't seen that, so basically I paid to unlock all of these because I think it's one of the coolest parts of the game. And what we're going to make right now is some flatbread. So, it works like anything else. Oh, that's an interesting view. Well, let me switch in the middle of the animation. No. There we go. So, you put use the little handle here, put the bread in, and then pull it out. And there you can see flatbread. It costs a fair bit, all things considered. It's 3 water and 8 flour. But we can make a bunch more flour. I'll show you how to do that here real quick. But there's flatbread with onions, multigrain bread, wheat bread, rye bread, white bread, which is flour, water, and eggs. So maybe we could do some of that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go grab some eggs and do the white bread. We'll grab, should be like 10 or so eggs out of here. Let's do, what did I say it was going to be 2 for each loaf? So let's grab 7 more here. No. So that's 20, and then we will do, we should have a lot of wheat. Yeah, let's do maybe 50 wheat grain. We come over here to the kern, and we want to do this one. I mean, I could unlock all of them, but we'll turn that 50 wheat grain into 100 flour, and then we bring that around. So we've got the flour, we've got the water. Bro, why? I want to use that. Like, why are you so into that today? Alright, so then we should be able to make, what is this going to be, about 12? Yeah, 10 loaves of wheat bread. So these, the game doesn't, as far as I know, it doesn't have like any aspect to it with your caloric intake. It's not like, oh, you need to have a certain amount of proteins and carbs and vegetables or anything like that. The people just seem to eat stuff based on when it's gonna expire. So I appreciate that. So we'll put the flatbread. The flatbreads sell for 80. That's something to keep in mind. The flour I can throw back in the thing. Oh yeah, and I made some cheese. You can see here. Somebody already ate some cheese. I'm digging on that cheese. It's worth 100. And then the white bread is going to be worth 120. So as you can see, we're really leveling up our food quality here, and I'm looking forward to that. But I just wanted to show you that. I know I had concluded the episode a few minutes ago, but I thought you would appreciate that. It's my little reward for the people that stick around to the end. Hope you'd enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye.